I'm Crafty Kate, and today I'm going to show you how to make a Kusudame flower. In the style of Blue Peter, here's one I made earlier. Each flower is made up of 6 separate petals. I'm going to show you how to do it. So we're going to start with a piece of plain white paper in a square. It must be square, otherwise origami becomes really hard work. Okay, so square piece of paper, fold it in half diagonally. Okay, you're going to need 6 of these for each flower. Okay, it's a nice good crease along the middle, otherwise you're going to struggle. And then you're going to fold point to point. So your left and right points are going to go up towards the top point. Give it a really good firm crease, okay? Should be as even as you can get it. Mine isn't, please ignore that. So then this should be the shape that you've got now, and you're going to unfold it again so that you can see your creases that you've just made, okay? Now if you rest it down on a hard surface, you're going to take the right hand folded edge and you're going to line it up with the crease you've just made and then give it a good firm fold. And please ignore the truly beautiful view of the back of my hand there. So once you've lined it up and given it a good hard squash, okay, you're going to have something that looks a bit like a lotus flower or a squash boat. Okay, now the next bit's one of the trickier folds in origami. It's called a squash fold. Okay, so what you're going to do is lift up the inside of the fold you've just made, stick your thumb or your fingers into it and push it down. Okay, so I'll show you again. So you're going to lift it up with the right hand, your fingers into the inside of the pleat that you've made and squash it flat. So you're basically creating like an extra crease, and I'll show you on the other side, okay? So you've got to open up that crease slightly, as you can see there, and you're just forcing the folds back on themselves, okay, just to give it a bit of an extra help. Okay, so this is where it gets sort of starting to take shape. So this is what you've got at the front. Okay, so you've got 3 points, and on the back, quite plain, just with a couple of creases. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do, you're going to take those points and fold them down. Please ignore that my hand is right in the way. Okay, so you're taking the point you've just made and you're keeping it in line with the creases down the inside, if that makes sense. There we go, that's easier. Okay, and so that's all on the inside, so this is forming the inside of your flower. So I'm hoping that in a minute this will start to make a bit more sense. So this is all the inside of your petals, and these are the bit that form the little pleats inside. So you're going to make sure all your creases are nice and firm, and then you're going to fold it back in on itself again. You've already got creases going the opposite way, so it should help. And if I pick it up now, you can see what the back looks like. So the back of your petals are plain, that's the bit that curves round, and these are the inside of your petals, okay? So I normally use either a bit of glue or a glue gun. Okay, please be careful if you're going to use a glue gun because they do hurt. So when you pick it up and fold it in on itself, you get sort of like a cone effect. So that is one petal of a Kusudame flower. I don't think my glue gun's hot enough here, so I'm just going to do my best. So I normally just put a line of glue down the top and give it a good squeeze together, mind your fingers, and then leave it. Okay, so don't fold along the back, you need to keep that curved edge. So that is one of the petals of your Kusudame flower. So in true Blue Peter style, here are some I made earlier. So this is 3 petals that I've just stuck together. I use a little bit of glue down the middle. And at the time I've put 3, and I normally put the kebab skewer in the middle, and then you build up your petals around them. So you can do 5 petals or 6 petals, it's up to you. I always had a little bead on the top just to hide all the nasty bits, and this is the finished product. They're just stabbed into a foam bowl just to make a medicine bowl, so you can use these for bouquets or anything you like, really.